Hey, this is John 5, and I'm in Dallas at Trees, and you're watching Jam Magazine.
So, why did you decide to release the greatest hits package now?
Well, let's see. I've been doing a ton of records, and it was kind of for the fans. There's no hits on the record, obviously. It was just kind of a thing for the fans, and they pick the songs, and without the fans, it wouldn't be anything at all. And they've been such a great support through this whole thing, because this whole instrumental thing I do is very unorthodox, and even there's a DVD that comes with the greatest hits, and it's somebody from the show filmed it, and I just love the fan participation, and I love meeting the people and all that stuff, so I just thought it was a really good time to do it. A lot of people know about my instrumental stuff. I've been doing it for quite a long time. But there are some people that have no idea at all, they are Zombie fans or Manson fans. But it's great because I do it just for the love of guitar and the love of music, and pretty much nothing else, just because I love to go out and play and, see the people and meet the people again. I just love to play guitar, and I think the fans really know that and know it's genuine, and that's what's important.
Your cover of Michael Jackson's Beat It drew more attention to your solo work. Why did you decide to cover that song in particular?
Well, when I was growing up, at that time, Beat It was so huge, and I loved it, and everybody loved it. The world loved it. And it was kind of a tribute to Michael Jackson. I did it right at his passing, and a tribute to him and a tribute to Eddie Van Halen. And it really came out great. It's funny, I do all these things during the show, changing instruments and all these crazy things, but when that song comes up, that's when all the cell phones come out and start recording. And people really like it, and I'm glad I, just did it, because it's just paying homage and tribute to Michael and Eddie.
Who is your go-to clothing designer, and do you do your own makeup?
I do my own makeup. I should say war paint, But my clothing designer, it's this brilliant girl. Her name's Cody, and she has a shop on Melrose in L.A., and it's called Forgotten Saints. And, we talk about so many things. We talk about this, that, and, if is it going to get easy to get on and get off during the show? Will it get in the way? And, she makes all the masks and everything like that. So, yeah, her name's Cody, and we just go through everything together, and she is a genius. I have a great team of people behind me with all these things that I do.
Where did you find your stage image, and how has it progressed?
Well, when I was a kid, I loved Famous Monsters magazine. I loved Kiss, and I loved Alice Cooper, the Universal Monsters, and I just thought, when I see someone on stage, it was at a time where everything was really a big production, and I always thought, God, I think that's so cool to do something that has, that's a little wow factor. So I just always wanted to give people a great show, and it's fun for me. It's like a different personality going up on stage.
How important do you think it is for guitarists to branch out into other genres?
Well, for me, I think that is why, you know, branching out to other genres, I think it's why people, you know, put me apart from other guitar instrumentalists. And when I started doing this, I was like, well, there's already this guy, there's already that guy, there's already this guy. And I love those guys, but I was like, how am I going to be a little bit different from everyone else? And that's why I was like, well, I'll just be myself because I love, you know, bluegrass and I love Western swing and I love, you know, the banjo and pedal steel and all that stuff. And I'll just incorporate that on guitar. And I think that's why people dig it, is because it is pretty different, but I'll mix it with, you know, like really heavy stuff like Slayer or Slipknot type of music, and it seems to be working so far so good.
Do you name your guitars and or do you design or customize your guitars? If not, who does?
Well, I have, you know, I have hundreds and hundreds of guitars, but I have, you know, my favorite guitar is this gold Telecaster, and it's named Goldie, but so yeah, I guess that one has a name, and the others, I design these guitars again with these great guitar makers like Fender and stuff like that. So there's a lava lamp one, lava guitar that you'll see tonight, and actually there's a light inside, so it glows. It's, you know, just like a lava lamp, but when we shipped it to Europe, the stuff inside would freeze. So now we put antifreeze in it so it won't freeze when you take it over seas or something like that. Also, I put so that's one, and there's another one with like 1,000 LEDs in it. So yeah, I love, you know, weird and crazy guitars. So it's a joint effort with the companies to design these.
That's very unique.
It is.
Antifreeze and a guitar.
Yeah, and it works. You know, you'll see it tonight.
Tell me how John Lowry became John 5.
Well, a fine question. I was in Europe and I was playing with Rob Halford and I was on tour, and I came home, put my bags down, and the phone was ringing. Answered the phone, and it was Marilyn Manson's manager saying, "Will you come meet us for lunch?" And I said, "Absolutely." You know, he said, "We're having problems with our guitar player." And so I went and met Manson at Gaucho Grill on Ventura Boulevard, and he knew what I've done in the past, and he pretty much gave me the name right there without even hearing me play. He said, "I want to do everything with numbers, and your name's going to be John 5. So that day I went home and practiced my John 5 autograph. So, you know, that's it. I wish it was some cool story, like a ritual, like I had to, like, you know, do something crazy or something, but no, it was just over a veggie burger.
So does the number 5 significantly towards anything?
It is a biblical reference, and I was also the 5th member in the band.
You know, there's a famous club. They had a chicken here. You heard about the chicken story, right?
Yes.
Manson chicken story.
Yeah.
I don't
Manson just
know
talked
it.
about
This
that.
is where Kurt Cobain got knocked out,
Knocked
too.
out by a friend.
That's right.
Turner, my friend, did that.
Yeah.
You know?
For the people who have never heard your music, explain your sound in 5 words.
Boy, that really makes you think. Um, let's see. Groovy, fast, faster, groovier, and faster, faster, faster. Yeah, it's something like that.
Is there a particular song or a musical passage that never fails to move you emotionally?
Um, let's see. Music is so powerful. Music does move me and moves, everybody on this earth. And I think it's one of the most powerful things that we have, the gift of music. And so yeah, it's there's so much music that moves me, and luckily I have you know the I don't know, it's so hard to explain. It's like trying to explain the color blue, but it definitely moves me and moves everyone else.